What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching Bumblebee's Journey. This is just a web series where we're talking about the Bumblebee solo film in the Transformers Cinematic Universe. This is episode number 18, and it's been a while since I posted an update for Bumblebee's Journey. I apologize for that. Been really busy. Recently, I was in Portland. Made a road trip down there, 6-hour drive to Portland, Oregon, and I was there for something really awesome. And it's for the same reason why I was there 3 years ago. Back in 2014, Daimler Trucks of North America invited me to check out Optimus Prime and Galvatron. It was awesome. Fast forward to 2017, I'm back on that same road trip, but I'm checking Optimus Prime and Onslaught. And I documented my entire journey. Stay tuned for those videos, and then there's going to be a big video about Optimus Prime and Onslaught and talking about the design about them. And we also had a lot of fun with the trucks. So stay tuned for that video. I want to thank all the people at Western Star and Daimler Trucks of North America for making that happen. You guys were awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for making this big kid's dream come true. So thank you so much for that. Anyways, I posted a photo album on the Ragin Nation Facebook page with a whole bunch of wonderful photos taken by my friend Barry, and he took some really wonderful photos of the trip, met some Ragin Nation fans along the way, and of course, there are plenty of photos of Optimus Prime and Onslaught. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to leave you a link on the description box below. So let's talk about Bumblebee. Bumblebee is filming right now. They're going to be filming till the middle of November, which is pretty soon. They're going to wrap up pretty soon. And honestly, we haven't seen a whole lot going on, but I came across this article which was posted, I think, a little bit over a week ago. It was posted on Deadline, and the headline reads, Lorenzo de Bonaventura on moving going. In a streaming world, we still have the advantage of spectacle. Now, this is a pretty big article, and it's just about the whole Transformers Cinematic Universe as a whole in terms of where they're going with the future of the Cinematic Universe, and his feedback on Transformers last night. He talked a little bit about Bumblebee, so we're just going to talk about the Bumblebee portion of that article. And I'm just going to read you what it says in the Deadline article. It says here, Bumblebee is expected to refresh the franchise after last night. While not losing the spirit that Michael Bay has hammered out, last night slowed in ticket sales as the movie was a challenge for more sophisticated audience markets to decipher from its previous installments. Bumblebee is different in that it's a period piece that takes place in 1987 and will only star 4 Transformers in total, as opposed to the previous title, massive robot car ensembles. Bumblebee opens on December 21st next year. Now, the key thing that stands out in this paragraph is that it will only star 4 Transformers in total, compared to the previous ones, which had so many. They even went into double digits in the Michael Bay films. This one with Travis Knight's Bumblebee film, it's a $70 million budget. Of course, ILM is still involved, but we only have 4 characters. Now, this is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I like that it's more character-centric, more character-focused. That's what we need. It's something that we were lacking in the Transformers films. We were lacking the more character focus of the Transformers characters. So I think the big question now is, who are those 4 characters? Of course, we have Bumblebee. We also know that Peter Cullen will be back. We just don't know what he's going to be back as. Is he going to be voicing Optimus Prime? Well, there's no sign of Optimus Prime on the set while they were filming. So could Peter Cullen be voicing an entirely different character? I'm leaning more towards that. So that could be one of the characters that is of the 4, Bumblebee and whoever Peter Cullen is voicing, or Peter Cullen is voicing Optimus Prime in maybe a very small role that doesn't even involve him as a truck. So we don't know yet. So there's Bumblebee. There's the Decepticon now. At least I think I'm pretty positive it's a Decepticon, because this is the emblem at the front, and this looks really cool. I like the way it looks. It's a very unique looking vehicle. So we got Bumblebee. We got this vehicle. These are 2 visual confirmations that there are 2 characters out of the 4. So we got half of them nailed down. We got 2 of the 4 confirmed right now. And then there's this post from Aaron09345, and this was posted right at the very beginning. This is like the first week of filming, and I'm positive that neither of these or rather, at least the top one is not a Transformer. I'm positive this is not a Cybertronian, just because this potentially, Charlie's character just working on a vehicle, because she is a mechanic. Now, there are these two vehicles right here that could be, you know, we were thinking it could be Bumblebee, it could be Cliffjumper, because, you know, red and yellow, you know, these just could be vehicles that are lining up to get fixed. Like, not literally lining up, but like, you know, in the queue of, you know, getting fixed up, right? But the fact is that they're red and yellow, which really, it really makes us think of Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. So it's really hard to say. Here's another look at those two vehicles. So it looks really, you know, it really stands out. Now, if you look at the top, we have the pickup on the right, but we have this other vehicle that's covered up. Now, why is it covered up? Why does it need to be covered up? Typically, in these films, these Michael Bay Transformers films, they cover up these vehicles just because they only want to show it when it's actually being filmed, like when they're doing principal photography, right? When the cameras are rolling. But between that, they don't want too many people taking photos of it. It's kind of top secret. So whatever's underneath could actually be the third of the 4 Transformers characters. Then there's this truck, this Bronco, and you know, there's so many trucks and vehicles and cars out there that we really don't know what could potentially be a Transformer, because there's this one that stands out, this old Ford Mustang. It really stands out, but you know, it could just be another one of those vehicles. And now then there's this one. This is a Dodge Challenger. Yeah, this Dodge Challenger. Now this is something that really stands out. Look how clean it is. Look at the fact that it's all black, and not just the black, but it almost looks like a matte black. So I think that with this vehicle being this type of vehicle, a Dodge Challenger also being a matte black car that looks really clean, I'm just thinking that this could potentially be one of the Decepticons. I really don't know for sure, obviously not, but this could be one of those vehicles. Then there's this vehicle. I don't even know what it is, but this was parked in front of the parking lot. But we're talking about the 80s here. It is 1987. There's going to be a lot of 80s vehicles, and a lot of them do stand out, but it's these key vehicles that really make us think, could this be something? So I really don't know anymore. Okay, so there's 4 vehicles. Bumblebee. There's this one right here, which is obviously a Decepticon. And then there's this one, which I really am leaning towards Decepticon. And then there's this. Those are the 2 mysterious characters that haven't been confirmed. But I'm just thinking that it could be potentially these 2. But there's no any evidence of any of that. That's just my guess. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. And that's really all I have to say in this episode. Is really just, I wanted to make a bit of a commentary on this article where they said there's only going to be 4 Transformers. Now, for us, it's speculation time. Who are they going to be? And I'm still leaning towards Peter Cullen voicing a brand new character. Because, you know, he's a voice actor. He doesn't just voice Optimus Prime. He could voice entirely different characters that is not named Optimus Prime. So there you have it. Let me know in the comment section below who you think are the other Transformers characters. Now, I would love to see Prowl. I would love to see Cliffjumper. But if Prowl and Cliffjumper are both in the movie, that's way too many Autobots. As we already know, the Autobots are supposed to be at a much like a numerical disadvantage compared to the Decepticons. The Decepticons are going to always be ahead of them in terms of their numbers. So I think it could be like 1 on 3. Because 2 on 2, it just seems too easy. We got to make it challenging for Bumblebee. So there you have it. Anyways, it's time for shoutouts. I want to give a lot of shoutouts because it has been a while since we've done an episode. Since the time between episode 17 and 18, there's been a lot of time. So I just want to just make shoutouts to some people that really deserve it. I want to give a big shout out to Twitter user Resvim for posting this amazing photo of all the different versions of the Transformers Blu-rays in his collection. We have everything here. I mean, there's so many different versions and so many double dips of the of the Transformers, and he's a pretty hardcore collector, and I really appreciate that devotion. So thank you so much, Resvum, for sharing with me this photo of your collection. Also want to give YouTube channel shoutouts. This is to Retro Nostalgic Nerd. He's got a channel, Retro Now. I met him at TFCon. Really, really cool and nice guy. He's also got Instagram, so make sure you follow him on Instagram. But most importantly, check out his YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, and also show some support. Also, KnerdOut with a Knerd out, O-U-T. They got Instagram and they got a YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel. They got some really great reviews. Also, Transformers and Beer. I met Transformers and Beer at TFCon Toronto, and once again, nice guy. Had a wonderful conversation with him. He has a YouTube channel, Transformers and Beer, as well as an Instagram account. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, as well as follow him on Instagram. So there you have it. That's it for YouTube shoutouts. And I also want to give a big shout out to Amber Smith for sharing with me these great photos of this this Halloween event that just took place a couple of days ago, which involved appearances from Transformers vehicles like Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and also his Amber Smith's Charger. Check this out. And this Charger is actually, this Dodge Charger is actually named Charger, and it's a brand new character that she created. And check it out. This is what Charger looks like as a Decepticon, and very, very cool. This is her rendition of this original character she created named Charger. So thanks for sharing that with me. I really, really love it. Very creative, and I love the alt mode as well. And then I want to give a big shout out to Joseph, who has a kind of a bit of a short film on his Bumblebee Camaro. I'm gonna leave you a link in the description box below for the link to this video. You gotta check it out, because this involves a real Transformers vehicle, like a car, the Camaro. Check it out. Show some support. Hit that like button and leave a comment as well. Also, big shout out to John, who has this started up his own digital toy magazine called Toy Hero Magazine, and it has a lot of reviews on this digital magazine. Once again, show some support, and he's even got an entire section on Transformers called Mega Prime. All right, so you got to check that out. He's got a Twitter page as well as a Facebook page. Hit that like button, hit that follow button on the Twitter page, show some support. I would really appreciate you guys if you would do that. Once again, all the links on the description box below. And finally, big shout out to James D. Weston II. You guys know James D. Weston, and if you don't know him, you should definitely know him, because he was in Transformers, and he was also in Transformers Dark of the Moon as part of the Lennox team. Check out this photo right here. There he is on the top right, and then here he is on the very, very left, and he's running away from explosions, from fighting Decepticons. He was part of the Lennox team, and there he is. And I did an interview with him back in 2012, 2011, and we had a great chat. And I would like to make a call to action, because he's an actor, also a precision driver, as well as a stunt actor, stunt performer, and he is looking to the Ragin Nation he's also part of the Ragin Nation, but he's looking to the Ragin Nation to help him out. I would like you guys to send a tweet to Peter M. Lenkov. He's a producer for a number of TV series such as Hawaii Five-0 and MacGyver, and he's about to produce the reboot TV series for Magnum P.I. And James D. Weston needs your help because he wants to land a role on Magnum P.I. So what I'd like you to do is tweet to Peter M. Lenkov and also CBS, so at Plenkov and also at CBS, and tweet I would love to see at James Weston in Magnum P.I. as TC. All right. Once again, at Plenkov, at CBS, I would love to see James Weston in Magnum P.I. And that's all you got to do. That would be great, because you're helping out a fellow Ragin Nation member, and as well as a performer who performed in Transformers Dark of the Moon. So that would be pretty awesome if you helped him out, and it just really shows the Ragin Nation coming together. And there you have it. So once again, make sure you show some support. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit follow on all the different wonderful people that I've just given a shout out to, because that would really help bring the community together, and it just really shows that everybody's supporting each other, and that's what we need in this fandom. All right, we need everybody's support. So all the links in the description box below. Take your time to do that. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this episode. Once again, who do you think the other 2 of the 4 Cybertronians are? We already know there's Bumblebee. We already know that there's that other vehicle that Travis Knight was standing in front of. But then there are, of course, 2 more characters. Who do you think it's going to be? Could it be the Decepticon version of Cliffjumper? I mean, it could be, you know, Terracon Cliffjumper. After all, he was evil in Transformers Prime. But anything could happen. So there you have it. That's all I got to say in this episode. Thank you so much for watching. We got more episodes coming right up. Stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button and follow me on everything else. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, you want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe to YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Put up more merchandise. Yeah, which one's awesome? Which one awesome? Ooh. Ooh, cool. Exclusive.